I'm having experience on ABAP, WebIntro and workflow. And before going to discuss on ABAP, so we have to know SAP, what is SAP and what is ERP. So ERP is a software. ERP means Enterprise Resource Planning. So why we need ERP software? So it is when we are having any enterprise, so we are going to use the resources in an effective manner. So mainly it is refers for automation and integration of the company's core business. So when we are having different softwares, why we are going for the ERP software? So when any enterprise is there, it is having number of modules. Module means like it is a department. Suppose let us take one college. In that college, number of departments are there. Suppose if it is having 2 departments, it is easy to manage those departments. If it is having some 10 departments, so the principal is having more work to manage all the departments. Like this only, in an enterprise, we are having different modules. Suppose when we take any one industry, suppose let us take bike industry. So to prepare a bike, so we have to purchase the raw materials. Raw material means it's like some in the bike some parts, lights, some tires, seats, and these are the different products, and we are grouping these products and prepare one product, that is bike, and we are selling those products. So let us take this company, has to purchase the different raw materials from other customers, from other parties. Other parties means here in the SAP we are calling those as vendors. So they are purchasing the these lights and all those things from the vendors, and they are preparing some product and they are selling to the customers. So in this enterprise involving vendors and preparing the product, this is the production planning like that, and the customers. So when from the vendor they are purchasing the products, there involves matter of money. So we have to give some money to the vendors. And in the customers, when we are selling the product, we are taking some money from the customers. So in this, the vendors, customers, and financial matters, and the product, so these are the many things involved in the enterprise. So to manage all those things, ERP is the best software. Suppose if we take a small scale industry, it is having some minimum number of modules only. Suppose if we take some big company, it involves more number of modules. So ERP is used for automation and the integration of the process of a business process. Here the matter involves automation and integration means, suppose when we are giving the money to the vendor, automatically this should involve the matter of the vendor and the financial. So when we giving the money to the vendor, so we are getting the products into our company, and the money is going out of the company. So this should be updated in the financial also automatically. When we purchase the raw materials, this should be automatically affect in the financial matters also. This is the automation. So when we buying the product, automatically it should be reflected in the financial also. Integration means the communication between the vendor and the financial matters. The integration should be in the perfect manner. Suppose there is number of modules, the integration between these all the modules should be in the perfect, then only the system should work properly. And we are having to implement the ERP software, we should consider a number of things. So it should be, see what are the points I mentioned here. It is used for high level of service of your customers, translating your data into decision making information, and more security here, security access, more security here. Okay, in the market we are having different types of ERP softwares. Those are PeopleSoft, Oracle. These are some examples only. We are having number of ERP vendors also. PeopleSoft, Oracle, Microsoft, SAP. So the differences between the PeopleSoft, Oracle, Microsoft, SAP, there are more differences between these ERP softwares. Suppose if we take PeopleSoft, it is low cost ERP software. It is used for small scale industries only. Why it is used for small scale industries means the integration between the different modules. Suppose in the PeopleSoft the integration is not perfect. In the SAP the integration between the different modules it is perfect. In Oracle also equal to SAP, but SAP is more in the integration part. SAP is perfect than Oracle. And PeopleSoft is low cost. So small scale industries go for the PeopleSoft. They are unable to spend a lot of money to implement their business process. Suppose if you take some examples, some large scale industries, they will implement SAP. So they are having number of modules to integrate these all the modules. SAP is effective. So like this, depending upon the industry types, they will choose the different ERP softwares. What are the benefits of ERP software? The integration across all business processes is good. In the automation, enhance productivity, increase overall performance of the, that means the performance of the industry will be increased. Quality reports and performance analysis. Performance analysis means suppose in the previous year how much of the products they sell. So what is the improvement we have to do in the next year? Those things it should be easy by using the ERP software. Integrates across the entire supply chains. These are the benefits of the ERP software. The defects of ERP software. Suppose in the company they are having some limited number of modules and limited number of employees. It takes much longer time to hire consultancy from a build to a custom ERP software from scratch. And investment should be, suppose if they invest more amount of money on the ERP software, they have to get this amount returned back by using this effective using of the ERP software. It will take long time to get the investment. Suppose if they implemented the ERP software, if there is any failure in the project, it is a risk. Okay, so these are the defects of ERP software. It is more cost, and there should be sorry, after the investment, after the implementation of this ERP software, they should have the support. So they should have the maintenance of this ERP software. It is also a investment. So this is all about the ERP software. So why we are going for the ERP software means these are the things in the consideration. So they develop ERP software. In that SAP is the one of the best ERP software. So this SAP is founded in 1972 in Germany. Okay, so there are different types of releases in the SAP. So SAP is first developed in Type 2 architecture. After that, it is developed in three-tier architecture. It is client-server solution that we will discuss later deeply. So introduction to the SAP software. So there are many versions in the SAP software. So day by day, they are adding new technologies in this SAP software. So now we are having ECC 6.0. This is the latest version. This is the main advantage of using SAP as your company ERP software is that is a very high level of integration among its individual applications, which guarantee consistency of data throughout the system and the company itself. The main thing is integration between the modules. So these are the releases of the SAP. SAP RB3 means 3-tier architecture, R means real-time data processing. Okay. So these are the main releases of the SAP RB3. So now we are having SAP ECC 6.0. ECC means Enterprise Core Central Component. Starting we are having 1.0A version, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. So number of developments and number of techniques applications are added to each and every release of the SAP RB3. So RB3 architecture means 3-tier architecture. So 3-tier architecture means it's a presentation layer, application layer and database layer. What is presentation layer? The system what we are seeing, that is the GUI, graphical user interface. It is a presentation layer. The database, where the data is storing in some server, that is the database server. So application server means it is acts as the interface between the presentation server and the database server. It is going to take the information from the presentation server and it is fetching the data from the database server and it is updating the data into the database server. That is application server. Now SAP is in the, it is having the architecture of RB3. We are having presentation, application and database server. So let us think this central system. This is a single tier architecture. It is having the presentation and application and database. See, this is all in the blue color. So the presentation and database server are in the same system only. Distributed system means it is having the presentation server in one system and application and database server in the another system. Application and database together in the one system only. 2-tier architecture means presentation and application are in the same system and the database is the different system. So 3-tier architecture means presentation server is different, application server is different and database server is different. So why we are having 3 types of different servers? Suppose the data, to share the data to the different systems, we are having the data in the single system. So from the single system only we are getting the data and we are passing the data to the server, sharing of the data. So this is the SAP ABAP architecture. It is having GUI and this is the message server and this is the SAP application server and this is the database server. So SAP from the GUI it is passing, it is to fetch the data from the database server, application server. Application server acts as the interface between the presentation server and the database server. So we will discuss these all the dispatcher and work process, dispatcher queue, these are all those things in the ABAP. Okay. So in the SAP we are having different modules. We discussed before at the time of ERP, we discussed the modules. So in the SAP what are the different types of modules? Sales and distribution. Suppose when we produce any product, we have to sell the product. This comes under the sales and distribution. When we are buying the raw materials, this comes under the materials and management. The financial matters under funds management, financial management. So in the enterprise we are having employees also. The employees data and all those things comes under the human resource management. So when we are preparing the product, it is comes under project systems and plant maintenance. So these are the different types of SAP modules. So this is all about the SAP overview and ERP overview. Let us find out the points till now what we discussed. So what is the ERP software? Why we need ERP software? What are the different types of ERP softwares? And what is the advantages and disadvantages of the ERP? And what is SAP software? What is the architecture of the SAP? Okay, what are the different types of modules in SAP? Okay, so now what is ABAP? ABAP is Advanced Business Application Programming Language. So ABAP is linked with all the modules. So these are the different types of modules only. To work with any other module, so ABAP is needed. So ABAP is the programming language. So we will get the data from the different modules and pass the data to different modules, and we will do anything using the ABAP. This is the technical thing. So in the SAP we are having different types of technical members and functional members. What is the technical and what is the functional? In the SAP only, why we are having technical and functional? Technical persons or the ABAPers, they will do the programming language, and the functional things are they will gather the business process and they will explain the business process to the ABAPers, and they will do the coding depending upon the process, and they will give it to the functional people. The functional people, they will test what it is working fine. They know the business process. The ABAPers, they don't know the business process. They only know what is what, and they will develop the applications and the reports and all those things. So this is all about the ERP, SAP and ABAP. So in the ABAP, I will show the content of the ABAP. So what we are going to learn in the ABAP. So this is all about the SAP ABAP content. In the SAP we will learn about the SAP overview. This is the SAP overview. So this is SAP overview, and here we will learn about the SAP ABAP architecture, software oriented view and implementation life cycle. So what is the business process? Some understanding what is going on in the system. That's we have to know. And again, introduction to ABAP. These are all the things we are knowing in the introduction ABAP. So ABAP statements, repository information, workbench, ABAP workbench, what is the architecture, and the data dictionary. So data dictionary means it's like a database. It's like a database, data dictionary means. And another thing we are having ABAP dictionary. In the ABAP dictionary we learn how to create the tables and all those things. Okay, and then internal tables. Internal tables means in the reporting we are using the internal tables. In the programming language, so in normal C we are having if conditions, loops, do and loop. These are the things in the things we are having in the ABAP also. When we are doing the reporting and all those things, we know these programming languages and modularizations. So in the SAP already we are having some predefined applications and predefined screens. So when the requirement is satisfied to the business, then they will go for the standard ones. Otherwise they want some extra things, they want some custom things, then we go for to create the custom things in the SAP. So for that, so suppose if you want to create some screens to the customer, then we go for different techniques, modulation techniques. These are the different types of techniques and applications in the ABAP. Object-oriented concepts and reporting, different types of reportings are there. Dialogue programming, performance techniques. So when we create any report, we have to check the performance of the report also. And forms, enhancements, different concepts are there, BAPI, IDOC. These are the extended topics, IDOC and ALE. This is the different concept. And after that, after the completion of these contents, if we have time, then we will discuss the basic view of web intro and workflow also. So these are the contents of ABAP. So this is all about SAP, ERP and ABAP. So anyone have doubts, please ask me. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, academic is good.
Yeah, Ravi.
Is there all?
Hello?
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, please speak loudly.
Oh, okay. Thanks so much for the valuable demo for us. So if you have any queries, please drop me a mail. So all the people. So Ravi at the erp.elegance.com. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sergey.
Thank you. Thank you.